there's a couple of different layers to that in my mind. So I'll start by kind of providing what I think is maybe a little bit of context, if you will. This is how I view AI. I view AI as the thing that can do what I can do, but at a much faster rate and a much higher volume, right? I think about things like engagement scores that Aviso provides, or other scoring technology, right? These are all calculations and algorithms and analysis that a human is capable of doing with the right amount of time and resource. But that's where the limit is, right? There's only so many hours in a day. There's only so many people you can hire to look at Excel spreadsheets all day long, right? So that's how I view AI. Then the other layer to that is we're collecting more and more data, right? Like I look at the conversational intelligence arena of sales tech, right? It started off with just knowing that the call happened, right? But now we're starting to see different players in the space being able to provide more context around not just that the call happened, but how did it go, right? And so, if I'm a seller and I am looking at a particular customer or prospect, and I know that I've had 6 meetings with them, and I have my notes from all my meetings. I know that the first 3 meetings went really well. I had a really bad fourth meeting, recovered in the fifth meeting, and got back to where I was in the sixth meeting, right? I can look at that and be like, okay, cumulatively, I'm still in a good spot. We definitely had a dip, but we're working our way back up. Sales cycle is still good. AI can and should be able to do that at scale, because there are sellers who do that intuitively, right? Who look back at each of their meetings and say, okay, I know where I am. I know what I can or should talk about next. I know where I can or should push next.
Yeah.
AI should be able to tell the seller who can't do that intuitively. I think the other big win, if I could get somewhat lofty on this, right, is the seller that can do that intuitively and the seller that can do that well are often those that have been doing it longer, right? They've learned these skills over time. Teach the junior salesperson how to do that. Let the AI show them how, hey, you should be doing X and Y tomorrow based on these signals. And they'll start to connect the dots and see why that's valuable over time. But that could allow, sales as a profession to just leapfrog in terms of excellence, right? Being able to take these younger and hungrier, not necessarily hungrier, that's not necessarily fair to the whole sales population, but younger salespeople, and allow them to develop at a rate faster than they've ever been able to, the same way that humanity's gotten where it has, faster and faster on the backbone of technology. So.